Hey everybody, and welcome to the week ahead read from Jack, also known as Nightmare Before Christmas. This is for the 31st of May through June 6th of 2026 for the collective. So with these, take a resonates, like what doesn't. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. Randy Morningstar 747 on TikTok, the Mintaka Experience on Facebook, and Randy Mintaka 93 on YouTube. If you'd like a personalized read, please comment below or message me and we will work something out. I'm going to pull one card for the beginning of the week, one card for the middle of the week, and one card for the end of the week. And I'm going to go as long as I can. So if this ends up to be a 30-minute video, you know why. So we have the Knight of Wands at the beginning of the week, Knight of Candles. And what this means is there's going to be a lot of impulsive choices being made, a lot of compulsive decision making going on due to like high tensions and like high passion. Like it's a drive of passion and love and like spirituality. Someone who's very dependable, someone who's very reliable, someone who's very devoted to making others happy and taking the martyr position for someone else to be able to be fruitful and live and thrive and be who they want to be, regardless of how that makes them look in the background. Nothing can compare to you and nothing can hold a light to your powers, but make sure that you don't allow other people to dim your light. Also know that nobody can dim your light just by saying something to you. Being in a dimmer presence might make your light feel blinding by comparison, especially for those that work in like light working or bane magic or lycanthropy. So like for lycans and the left-handed paths, like the werewolves and the fae and the occult practices and like the demonology, esoteric side of things. It looks like there's going to be some form of reckless behaviors and arrogant choices being made based on pride and arrogance and foolishness, acting really stupid or act out of spite or saying it's because you love somebody. Saying it with a lot of passion often feels like someone might be yelling or might be raising their voice more than you had expected or more than you are willing to admit. This is especially true to happen from the beginning of the week and nearing the end of the week as well. It looks like there's going to be some form of not being able to mold you, not being able to take what is yours, not being able to extinguish that light that you hold so dearly close to your chest and you give so freely outward. You give so freely and you love so much that it's suffocating, and it could be feeling like it's not deserved or not wanted due to like past events or past love lives that are still bleeding over to like present relationships. This is including even if you're single, so you're still bleeding onto relationships that you hold within yourself and with money and with passion activities and passion projects and creative ventures and such like that. The answer you seek at the beginning of the week is no, not until towards the end of the week, due to energy flow and due to the metaphysical practices that are requiring your attention right now, and due to the creative projects that you already promised you would be doing at this point. Take some time for your twin flame union or your solitary union, or finding a sense of inner peace and sanctuary within yourself. Yellows, whites, and browns are going to be your most important. Warnings from guides about those around you, wolves in sheep's clothing, those that are seeping a lot of false positivity and toxic and genuine activities are going on within the metaphysical So not necessarily where you can see them physically, but within like the spirit realm or the astral planes, or even in the dream manipulation department. It looks like a lot of Aries energy is going to be impacting the days as well, especially in the mid-morning to middle of the evening time. So around like 7 to 8 o'clock, around sunset time-ish, local time. Triangles are going to be important. Trapezoids are going to be important. And cone shapes are going to be important for different people for different reasons. X, R, N, O, A, U, and J stick out for the beginning of the week. For certain letters that might stick out, or certain logos that might have those, or certain anagrams that might be made with those. The colors I mentioned may also be like aura colors or color psychology, or like colors of the flag or anything like that. It looks like analytics and childhood activities and early childhood education. Teachers are going to be the most impacted throughout the week, especially for those that are teaching between like 4th grade and under, or have a child 4th grade and under. It looks like IED, ODD, autism, ADHD, mental health awareness, bipolar, such like that, are going to take a strong forefront when it comes to how you're responding. So make sure that your mental health is in control and under control. Basically, make sure that you are doing what you can, whether you take meds or not, to control yourself, take accountability, take some humility, and learn your lessons. Take time for grounding activities and grounding practices. Take time to learn where you're still codependent on personal belongings and material possessions, especially when it comes to like clothing and spell work and candle magic. And be mindful of what materials you use, what crystals you use, what herbs and spices you use. Be mindful of like renter's insurance and all that to make sure that you are playing it safe. Better safe than sorry at some points. The name Justin, Joe, Ron sticks out. Stacy, Erica, Kayla, Kelsey, and Amanda are all names that stick out during the week for one reason or another. Now, for the middle of the week, we have the High Priestess. And what this means is there's a lot of intuitive practices going on that you can use to help you. There's a lot of decision making that you're making. Your intuition is guiding your choices, but you need to make sure that you are balancing your choices not only on your intuition, but on your mind and your heart as well. Making sure that you are unbothered by the aggression and blunt honesty and emotional drive of other people. Strong opinions and high will and strong-willed statements from free thinkers and rugged individualists can guide one down the path of needing to use intuition to like energetically check signatures and make sure that it's who you say you are and you are what you say you are and you do what you say you're doing. Something in the energy may shift. You may be going on 2 different paths. You might be hitting a crossroads. You might be trying to figure out where you are, where you stand in the Justice Department or in the Justice moral codes. You might want to make sure that you are fully understanding if you go White Nova mode, that it'll explode into and affect other people. When you go Black Hole mode, you tend to suck the life out of people and you start to suffocate people. So make sure that you are fully aware of the consequences. Metaphorically speaking, in that Black Hole White Nova analogy, it seems like doing time warps and time magic and taking the time to get to know someone and take the time to practice your intuition and take the time to make the choices you need to make will help, especially going through like path work exercises and path work activities. And for those that are on like part 2 of the path work, it looks like there's a false dichotomy that you've seen right through. So great job on that. But it does look like knowing that there's more than 2 options out there is going to cause a little bit of psychic overwhelm or spiritual overwhelm with a few of us. So make sure that we are breathing, make sure that we are taking time to ground, make sure that we are well protected with our thoughts and our processes. Make sure that thoughts that are to remain private stay private, but that doesn't mean to let them go unchecked and let them go unnoticed. Making sure that you are fully aware of your surroundings while figuring out the best path for you. It looks like you feel like something you've been told in the spirit or in intuitive practice is wrong, but you just can't put the name on it. You can't figure out why somebody would lie to you. Can't figure out why somebody would tell you like a half truth. You don't know why the choice was made. This could be due to like a switch or like a possession type DID, or like some sort of shift in perspective, a shift in morals, or a conflict in morals at the point between you and someone else. It looks like the wounded masculine is needing mediation with the divine feminine. Wounded feminine is also needing a little bit of guidance, which is why they fall for the gaslighting, the manipulation, the toxicity. For some people, toxicity and chaos are very calming for people and can be very magnetic and draw them in. It could also be the fact that they know that this is what's going to happen. Knowing what's going to happen, but still choosing to do it anyway, or choosing to do something to impact the decision of other people. Ultimately, knowing that the other person is still going to be able to make their own choices and make their own decisions. Between Tuesday and the end of the week, there seems to be some form of frivolous behaviors going on, some jealousy, some envy, some sort of like infidelity, emotional manipulation, active imagination manipulation, dream manipulation, being analyzed and being figured out beneath the surface. Mediations and meditation and therapy are going to be very helpful between the Sunday and Tuesday as well. For those that are seeking out therapy on an outpatient basis. It looks like the letters C through J stick out for the middle of the week for different reasons. Red, black, and yellow stick out for colors. Negative thoughts, worry, blacking out, protection work, banishment rituals, exorcism rituals, and exorcism practices are going to be helpful. Between the end of the month of May and the beginning of June, there's going to be some sort of well-wishing or intuitive knowing happening. You're going to finally figure out why your intuition has been telling you what it has been, and you're going to figure out why things had to happen the way it did. Not necessarily like divine timing or anything like that, but due to word choice and due to thoughts and due to just the way things happened. And remember, guys, I read reversal cards. So this is a reversal card we got. This is on purpose. We have the wheel reversed for the end of the month or the end of the week. And what this means is there's a delay in progress. Your answer is like, not right now. It's not the time. Not at this point. Something isn't matching up. Something isn't aligning. There's still aggression. There's still anger there. There's still unresolved issues of bitterness and resentment. there's still something that tends to make someone so mad or so depressed that they black out and they don't want to take their anger and aggression out on you. So they want to distract themselves and distance themselves so that they don't become angry and they don't take it out on the wrong people. This could be also internalized within yourself. You could be feeling like internalized anger or internalized misogyny that strikes a nerve as well. And it looks like not everything is aligned right now. Not everything is worked up. It's still not the time to reach out. It's not the time to contact anybody. It's not the time to sign any contracts or move or do any big steps or make any big decisions just yet. Waiting until the next season or maybe the next time, or maybe if something else happens. Being willing to meet you, but not unless you're alone, or not unless you're with somebody that's going to allow you to be yourself. Feeling imprisoned or feeling isolated or feeling like entrapment is going on. It feels like there's a sense of self-provocation, like you put yourself there, not like victim blaming or victim shaming or anything like that. Looks like refusal to change or avoiding change or taking a while to change or not seeing why they have to. Not being waspy enough or coming off too bitchy, in other words, in other times as well. It looks like before the end of the week, there's going to be some form of abusive type situation that might be revealed to you. Or someone might have seen you in the past 10 to 14 days with someone that has abused you in the past, and they just are too angry about it and know that they're going to end up harming you if they get with you when you're with them, or they contact you when you're with them. So they might need you alone in order to make it a safe environment to approach you and talk things through. This could also be, it's not the time to talk right now because I still get angry when I see your face. Like that song Gives You Hell by All American Rejects. She Hates Me by Puddle of Mud, and Stitches by Shawn Mendes. I'll stick out for the week. Looks like those that don't rely on certain timing, don't schedule things, and don't seem to have any sort of organization skills are going to be impacted the most. Someone that just feels the need to walk somewhere, the need to do something, and actually goes and does it, might help turn the tides, but that doesn't guarantee that the tide will turn for sure. It looks like there's going to be some form of mystery and allure that's still going to happen. It looks like there's going to be a lot of big impacts throughout the week, but it's going to, like, your intuition already knows that it's not the time. Your intuition knows the timing is off, and you may not know why at certain times you think about things or are hearing certain things or have an urge to walk somewhere, but following that urge will help you understand that at a more desired pace instead of you just wondering about it and sitting down on it. But that's what I get for the 31st through the 6th. So May 31st through June 6th of 2026 for the collective. So as with these though, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining.